Hi there. Today is day 14 of the Draw the Circle Challenge. And this has been an amazing experience. Today's topic is Speak to the Mountain. And it comes out of Matthew 17 and 20, where we know that we have the power to speak to the mountain. We have the faith to speak to that mountain and tell it to move, and that the mountain has nothing to do but to follow our order and our direction. There was challenges presented in tonight's conversation about being able to not talk through our problems and speak about our problems, but to God and tell him this is happening and this is what's going on, but to tell our problems who our God is. It also was in line with the challenge that we've been praying through this weekend, making sure that when it comes to things that are happening across our nation, that rather than weighing in and throwing out our opinions, that we lead with prayer, that the pharaohs that are governing, that we offer prayer for them, and that we lend to others our opportunity to pray and guide and be the leaders of the world through our example of fervent prayer. The starting story on tonight was talking about how the enemy will come and roar. It's in his head, and he said he roars like a lion, basically saying he's an imposter. But we serve a God who is the Lion of Judah. And so Jayla and I were talking about a couple of movies, but one of them particularly with when it came to the Lion King, and we had Mufasa and Simba. And so I don't know if you all recall this. I'm sure most of you have seen the movie, and it was years ago. But there is this pivotal scene when Simba runs off with his friend Nyla, and they end up in the elephant graveyard, and the hyenas have chased them there, and now they're trapped. And so word gets back to Mufasa. And so Simba's now trying to be protective, and he's getting his roar together, and he's trying to grip and grab that roar from the bottom of his toes, and it's coming out like this, real, mellow roar. And so the hyenas are just laughing, and he leans into it this time. He's going to give him the best roar, and he opens his mouth, and out comes the powerful roar of Mufasa, to the point where it scared Simba. And so that's Jayla pointed out that that's how it happens in our lives, that when we're against the enemy, when we have Christ in us, when our roar comes out, it is the roar of Christ coming out against the enemy. That is so encouraging. And so we need to align our relationship in our life with God, that when we pray and when we speak truth, when we speak to the enemy, that our words are the words of God. And how do we do that? We speak Bible. And so he gave us examples of words that come and conquer, that I'm more than a conqueror. And so leaning into that faith, that no weapon is formed against me shall be able to prosper. And one of my foundational scriptures is found in Psalms 27 of Psalms, that the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? When my enemy came against me, even my foes, they stumbled and fell. And then at the end, it reads out how a host can encamp around about you. In this I will not fear. And how God will come and build a pavilion of protection around you. And at the end, he says, he will set me high on a rock. And so here you are, protected in plain sight. He doesn't have to put you in a bunker or hide you. He will hide you and protect you in plain sight. So start speaking to those mountains and get your God roar together as we defeat the enemy with our prayer. And so I'm so excited. The final statement on tonight that came as a word of encouragement, once again, quit talking to God about your problems and start talking to your problems about your God. I look forward to connecting with you on tomorrow when we enter day 15 of the Draw the Circle Prayer Challenge.